Aloha, shamans, and welcome to our little corner of the galaxy here in this dimensional space called EarthStar Spiritual Center in Greensboro, North Carolina. And we are live on Tuesday night. It is February 27th, 2024. And I hope you're as surprised as we are that we are now at the end of February. It seems like it just started. So at the very end of the love month. So thank you for being here. So we are your hosts tonight, Dale and Jeanne Stacy. We are the Abbots of EarthStar Spiritual Center. And thank you for being here tonight. And we're going to be speaking about where is shamanism and ascension.
Thank you all for being here. And we hope that we say something tonight that will trigger you, that will make your life better. Maybe it'll answer a question that you've been wondering about. But we appreciate your loyalty. And we appreciate your being here. And we want to remind you to like and subscribe and all those other good things you do to YouTube videos.
Yeah. If we have a bit of enlightened aloha we'd like to share with you, it'd be great. Well, thank you, Deanna, for being here tonight. Thank you for spending your evening with us, or at least checking in with us. So hope you had a great day. Get ready to have a great week. Great seeing you too. And so let's go right to our slides then. Okay. So we are here February 27th, 24, and today is Where is Ascension and Shamanism? So this is part 5. So if you want to, and then we are EarthStar Spiritual Center. So we are a multi-faith church for living aloha, discovering our wholeness. Been doing this since 2002. So going on 22 years now, and we love our lives, yes. And aloha, what does that stand for as far as our core principles and values, ideals? A is all-loving God, L is love, O is oneness, H is heart, and A is as above, so below. And some of the other videos we have on our YouTube channel, we have some on, since we're a multi-faith, interfaith church, we have videos on Buddhism, Christianity, energy healing or energy work, Goddess, Divine Feminine, Mother Earth, Native and Tribal, Sacred Geometry, and Taoism. And you can find those in the YouTube for EarthStar Spiritual Center. And join our channel if you get a chance. All right, and these are some of the books we've written. So we're up to 5 right now. So we have Diamond in the Rough. That was a novel back in 2013. I centered around the protagonist is a young lady who's a private investigator, but she's a Reiki master and a martial artist. And then the Simply Shaman books, that started in 2020 with Aloha, the ones we're highlighting tonight. And then the Shamanic Mystery School was 2021 with the 7 Temples of Reality. It deals with our chakras. And then 2022 was the Dimensional Shamanism with Simply Shaman Mystery School. And then the one last year was more of an earthbound, more earth-based. And that was Simply Shaman, Modern Shaman, so Way of the Turtle. And those are available on the links at our website and the show notes below, and also on Amazon. So thank you for supporting us that way. And remember, we spoke about and introduced SHAC last time. So SHAC is smiles, hugs, acts of kindness, compliments, and kisses. So as shamans of Aloha, let's try to do at least one of those each and every day. See if we can magnify and create beautiful planet Aloha. Now, if you want to, for a review, if you want to go back and look at the other Aloha ideals of Ascension Shamanism, we've already done the what, the who, and the when on those various days. So go back to those videos and it'll help you catch up with what we're doing. Okay. So tonight then, it's about where is Ascension? So where is Ascension?
Ascensions into heaven are like falling leaves, sad and happy all at the same time. Going away isn't really sad, especially when you're going enables a new kind of presence to be born.
How great. Love Ernest Hemingway. Yes, thank you for that beautiful quote. Thank you, love. Okay. So where is Ascension? Okay. So keep in mind that Ascension is love. Okay. Every time we think love, we speak love, we act with love, wherever we are, then that is an ascended place, and we are in the process of being ascended. Remember, ascension is not only a goal, an eternal goal, but it's also an eternal journey. So we can be ascended each and every second of our lives for all of eternity. That's what we do. Okay? So ascension happens here, there, anywhere, everywhere. There is love. Okay? It makes it nice and easy and simple. All right, ascension then. From a fixed or finite physical space, we often think that Ascension can't be had here on earth. Okay, let's say hello to TRA. Aloha, TRA. Aloha from Virginia. Thanks for being here. Much aloha. Thank you. So when we think about being on earth, then we know that, let's say we can have intellectual ascension. Well, imagine going to a library or going to a TED Talk or going to a lecture, right? Or just hanging out with smart people. Right? Anytime we have any type of intellectual acceleration or elevation, then that is ascension. So it can be had here on Mother Earth. How about social ascension? Well, that could happen at a political rally, TED Talk. It could happen around a bonfire with friends, or perhaps you're with friends doing a wine tasting, or maybe you're hanging out at a coffee shop, just discussing life and being happy. That's a social ascension. Also happening here on earth. Spiritual ascension, well, that could be at a church, a temple, a mosque. Also, it could be outside. How about a beautiful sunrise, sunset, right? Rainbow, being out in a gentle rain in the middle of summer. How wonderful is that? That's a spiritual place at that point. And it's also where ascension is happening with you because you love being there and being who you are there. Same thing with the intellectual, same thing with social. And then sensual ascension. That could be through our five senses, right? So imagine seeing a rainbow, seeing a sunrise, seeing a sunset, and feeling the love of Mother Earth just by seeing those beautiful things. For music, imagine hearing a beautiful song, being at a concert, recital, just hearing anything that's very beautiful and rhythmic with our songs and music. Those are points of love, and that's the place to be also. Thank you, Kira, for being here tonight. Aloha to you. Thank you. Okay. Weather. That would be another place that we can feel. So one of our senses of feeling something. So imagine feeling the warmth of the sun on our face, feeling the drizzle of a cool summer sprinkle, or feeling the crisp air as we're out hiking or skiing on a winter's day. Okay. Those are all sensual experiences and points of areas that we love. And again, this is happening on Mother Earth. Imagine using our sense of smell when we're going to a bakery. You know how it is in a bakery, or maybe when someone's cooking in the home. Has anyone not liked the smell of bacon? I mean, goodness, we had our Terminex girl come by today, and as I opened up the door, she goes, "Oh my gosh, you're cooking bacon." I said, "Yes, indeed. Isn't that a wonderful smell, right?" So we love bacon. So imagine that love. That's the ascension. Remember, whenever there's love, there is ascension. Okay? And then with a restaurant, remember the taste. Imagine going to a restaurant or someone cooking at your home or you cooking at home and having a wonderful meal, using that sense of taste and thinking, you've often heard that from some people, they just have this wonderful piece of apple pie and they go, "Oh my goodness, I have died and gone to heaven," right? As if, we can't experience this beautiful apple pie here on Mother Earth, but we can, and we love that. So all of our senses can be engaged when we're speaking about ascension, and that can happen right here on planet Earth. So we can be on Earth. All these wonderful things can happen. Remember, ascension is any time where love exists. If it exists within us, then how great. Oh, you were just thinking apple pie. Thank you, Kira. Yes, indeed. Of course,
it's its favorite.
My favorite. I can have ice cream with it or not, but as long as it's apple pie. Thank you for that. All right, so that's whereas ascension from a finite, fixed physical place here on Mother Earth. So as we went through these particular thoughts, then we know that we can be ascended on Mother Earth, okay, or anywhere in a physical plane. Okay. Now, whereas ascension, let's look at that from two aspects. Let's look at it from a male or masculine aspect, and then also from a feminine or female aspect. Okay, so ascension from the male aspect then. It's male, so that means it's going to be a vertical thought process, and we're thinking about above us, right? Above our head, out into the sky, the heavens, right? Definition for ascension would be climbing, elevating, or rising. So as we see the picture to the right there, we see that's a staircase going up, right? So we're taking each step is on our way to ascension. Right? Heaven. Throne of God, beyond the stars. That's often where we think when we use a masculine perspective of ascension. That's where we're thinking. It's heaven. It's the throne of God. It's beyond the stars, the galaxy, the cosmos. That ascension is up there some way, somehow, and not here on earth. When we think about angels, angels have to come down to earth. So they come down from heaven, meaning that it's above us, right? So again, we're thinking about ascension as being above us. Sending our prayers upward or looking skyward. So again, we're looking up, thinking that's where ascension is from the male viewpoint. Okay? And then, of course, when we hear the term rapture, a term that came in the 1930s, I think, about the dead rising from the graves, or human beings that are here alive that would just be taken up into the sky as we go upward again to heaven, right? So these are all the male aspects of what ascension can be. All right, Lynn, how about that?
Okay, the female aspect then is more dimensional. It, instead of thinking ascension, let's think expansion. No. Hey, Rockham. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Rockham.
Yeah.
Hey, let me put Rockham. Hey, Rockham. How's it going? Thanks for being here. Yeah.
So in the female aspect, then every dimension of life and any loving space, dwelling in the quiet of our minds, rhythms and flows of our hearts, and stillness of our spirits. So it's quite different, and yet it's the same as the masculine aspect.
And as you look at the symbol to the right there, you see that the heart is in the very center of that. And we have this beautiful spiral. And remember, as we do the as above, so below concept of viewing life, we know that this is exactly how our solar system moves through the cosmos as it rotates with the galaxy flowing through. And who knows, maybe the galaxy rotates also. I would think it does, because that's the as above, so below. So everything is rotating, everything is spiraling. So this would give us a different attitude then towards ascension. Now we have a masculine view, being very vertical, being above us. And now we have a feminine view, being within us and around us. So everywhere we go, as long as there's love, then that is where ascension is. Outstanding. So where is ascension? It's everywhere you are. Okay. If you are the love and aloha in every moment. Okay. And just to make sure that we understand what aloha is, that is our definition of love. Okay. So when we say aloha, we mean love. When we say love, we mean aloha. Okay. Love that beautiful word. Okay. And we really like it because it's 3 syllables, right? Aloha, right? And we know 3 is the number for creation. So it's like every time we say aloha, we're creating love. So creating aloha, that's what we like to do just with our voice. That way we put that vibration into our surroundings. And of course, if the vibration of love is around us, then that means ascension is around us. Okay. So see the love in every moment, hear the aloha in every moment, and feel the aloha in every moment. So if you're the love aloha in every moment, then that's where ascension is.
Yeah, I think too that when we hear the word ascension, we hear that root word ascend, and when we hear ascend, then we think about going up, like the male perspective. But when we think about it in the expansion way, then we do know that wherever we are, if we have love, if we are love, if we're showing love, we're being love, then that is ascension. We don't have to go anywhere.
Yep, that's a good place. We can say right here, being in love with our life, being in love with everything around us, everyone, everything, everywhere, and we are in the process of being ascended. Remember, ascension is a journey. It's a goal also, but it's also a journey. So don't forget those little moments of ascension every single day, every time you have love around you. Wonderful. Yeah. All right, here's another screen for ascension. From Comanche Moon, a movie back in 2008, Gus McCrae. That's from the Lonesome Dove series. And there were Texas Rangers. So he said, we are Texas Rangers. Our jurisdiction is wherever we happen to be. Wow, what a statement. Well, let's switch that as far as shamans. Right? We are shamans of Aloha. So our ascension is wherever we happen to be. Okay? So just remember that. You are shamans of Aloha. We are shamans of Aloha. So our ascension is wherever we happen to be. So if we can see, hear, and feel ascension, and we know that it's within us, all around us, then we know that we are in an ascended state. We are actually ascended beings. Outstanding. Love, take it.
Ascension is not limited to a place. Ascension exists here, there, above, below, within, without, anywhere and everywhere we heighten or expand our awareness of love. A loving outlook, a tender word, or a gentle touch creates a space for ascension to be realized. Ascension is love, and love is ascension. Be the love in every moment, and the whereabouts of ascension will always be wherever we are.
That's wonderful. So again, just let that sink in. Okay, be the love in every moment. And if we are, then the whereabouts of ascension will always be wherever we are, because it's within us, within our own hearts, within our own minds, and definitely within our own spirits. Okay? So be the love in every moment. If it's tough sometimes to be the love in every moment, or try to see the love in every moment. Just see it some way, somehow. If nothing else, the beauty of the place you're in. Hear the love in every moment. When you hear people speaking, you hear children laughing, or even adults laughing. And that is love. So just hear that, okay? And then feel it. So not only feel it physically with our hands and with our body, but feel it deep within every core of your being, every cell, every heartbeat. Feel the love that is wherever you are, because love is everywhere. We can't get away from it. We just have to spend the time and be conscious to just recognize it. Okay? So that's where ascension is. Thank you, love, for that. Okay? And all these quotes, they came out of the book, the Aloha book. Okay? All right, now let's switch to shamanism, or anything else with ascension. Okay. Okay, let's switch to where is shamanism? Okay. All right, let me load this up so you can see the quote here.
Accept the place the divine providence has found for you, the society of your contemporaries, the connection of events.
Love Mr. Ralph Waldo Emerson. How wonderful is that? So remember, as we spoke earlier about love being here on Mother Earth, then we're going to make sure that's what you realize, that love is speaking to your neighbors. It's that neighborhood barbecue, right? It's anywhere that you want to be, anywhere you go. It's your coworkers. It's the grocery store. Everybody around, family, friends. That's what Ascension, and that's what shamanism is. Because remember, we are shamans of Aloha. So that's who we are. So wherever we are, we make sure that we share our Aloha. Okay? And now this is a live chat. So if you have any questions or we want to share an experience, make sure you chat with us and bring that up. We'll certainly address that as much as we can. Okay, so where is shamanism? So let's look at that. Our minds are where shamanism begins. If you remember the first video we did with this series, we looked at the process of creation, because we know that shamanism is the harmony of mind, body, and spirit. And we know a shaman is someone who uses this harmony to influence or create any desired reality, wish, or dream. So our minds then, remember the little chart we had, the mind, in Hawaiian it's called the Lono mind, right? So the conscious mind, it determines something. It establishes a fact or imagines a picture, right? It directs a definition. Right? That's what our mind does. And that's how we begin the creation process. The mind thinks of this pattern. The body then follows that pattern and works to make it happen. And then our spirit, of course, helps to create this pattern. And it also inspires us along the way to continue the energy flowing until we manifest this pattern, this thought, this definition, this thing that we wanted to create or influence. So our mind then is where shamanism begins. That's the place of shamanism, in our minds being shamans of Aloha. So conscious harmony of mind, body, and spirit. All right, love, and let's look at this quote out of Proverbs. Cancel. Right, let me go back and blow that up. Right, love.
So in Proverbs 23:7, it reads, "For as he thinks within himself, so he is."
Yes. Right out of the Bible. Now we have a biblical quote. So a wonderful quote. So really, as a man thinks, so he is, or as a woman, or as a human, or as anyone thinks, so he is. Right. That's one of the first rules of our Huna shamanism about how to create or influence a reality, that the world is what you think it is. If you think the world is happy and joyous, your world will be happy and joyous. If you think it's a sunny day, then it will be a sunny day. If you think you are healthy, then you will be healthy. Okay? So continue to think in this fashion. Think of all the patterns you wish to create, and you allow your bodies to follow suit to help create this reality in your life. Because remember, there are no limits to what we can create.
That kind of goes back to the grass ropes thing that we talked about a few weeks ago about the grass ropes. So if there are grass ropes that are holding you back, then, consider those, and they might be something that you want to get rid of, something that might be challenging for you. So.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, make sure you understand those grass ropes. Remember, those are things that we had as children, more than likely, and we're trying to learn how to overcome that as adults.
That no longer serve us. Right?
That no longer serve us, yes. So, right. Just like, when we were told to not run outside barefooted in the rain, we'd catch a cold. Well, if we believe that hard enough, then we're going to end up catching cold. But we know that's not true. We can certainly run out in the rain. Right? Okay, so, and then the last little bullet point is, so live aloha with every thought and intention in every moment. Be the love wherever we are. So that, because that's who we are. We're shamans of aloha. So we certainly can do that. Remember, the love is already there. We're simply there to enhance it. If the love is there some way, somehow, it'll be in the beauty, it'll be in the kindness, the gentleness, the peace, the passion, the stillness. The love is there. So be the shaman of aloha and enhance this love by offering and giving more love, more aloha to any situation at any time. Find that within you to do that. And, these are things that we can practice each and every day. So wherever you are, work, with play, family, friends, colleagues, or just being by yourself, show yourself and others love. And, we do that through our service to others. So make sure you realize that you are serving others in your job. Now, it may not be your dream job right now, but it's paying the bills, it's keeping you fed, and until you can find and make it happen to have that perfect dream job for you, then just stay there and appreciate that job, love that job, and continue doing what you do the best you can. Okay? And remember, you're a shaman of aloha, so make that job fun. Make it so that your job is worthy to be appreciated, to be being paid for, and your job is there to serve others. So notice how you are serving others and appreciate that fact. Continue to be the shaman of aloha. Right, and from Mahatma Gandhi, make this bigger so I can read it. Yep, go ahead, Lynn.
All right, this is wonderful. I love this. So at some point, you may want to replay this and copy it or whatever and put it in your phone. Or if you're like me, old school, you would just write it down and put it somewhere and save it. So it's keep your thoughts positive, because your thoughts become your words. Keep your words positive, because your words become your behavior. Keep your behavior positive, because your behavior becomes your habits. Keep your habits positive, because your habits become your values. And keep your values positive, because your values become your destiny. So we're thinking about thoughts, words, behavior, habits, values, and destiny.
Yes. Thank you, love. Yes.
Yeah.
So just know you are a shaman of aloha. Okay. You are a shaman with loving thoughts. You're a shaman of loving words. You're a shaman with loving behaviors and actions. You're a shaman habits. Okay? You're a shaman with loving values. And you're a shaman of loving destiny. That is our destiny, to know love in every possible configuration. That's why we're here, and that's why it takes all of eternity. And then, when we're finished up with eternity, well, the next day we do it all again for all of eternity. This is all we have to do for the rest of our life, in all times, in all places, eternally, infinitely. is to learn about and be loved. I mean, just think that's our only thing. That's all we have to do. Thank you, Kira. And what was that? We got one of my favorites, and so very true. Yes, indeed. It's very, very true. You know, and anything we present with the slides, you know, those of you who are teachers out there, you're more than welcome to go on YouTube and use any of this material for any of your classes. You know, this material belongs to everyone. It's this cosmic knowledge and cosmic love and aloha. So if you would like to show one of these slides at a talk or a meeting, make a copy of it to give to someone, then you have my permission to do that. That's wonderful that you do that, and thank you for sharing. And hopefully you can use it with all of your teaching. Okay? So remember that as shamans of Aloha, we want to be the best version of you. Okay? So just be the best version of you in what you do. Especially if you're a shaman of Aloha, you might remember that's going to be a default thing for you. Just act naturally and be a loving shaman. That way, wherever you are, love is there. And that's what we want. So to do a review then, where is Ascension and where is Shamanism?
Wherever love or aloha is, Ascension is there.
And wherever love and aloha is, Shamanism is there, because we are shamans of Aloha. And allow that love to not only fill every part of your body, every cell, every strand of DNA, each and every atom, subatomic particle, every chakra, every meridian. Allow that to just exude from your inner core so that you fill up every single space you're in throughout the day. That way, everywhere you go, love is there. Aloha is there. And that's where Ascension and Shamanism is. Because that's what it is. And remember, there's a spiritual help wanted sign up. Because, you know, we're trying to create shamans of Aloha. So help is wanted here on Mother Earth. You decided to come here from other densities. You know, if you're listening to a program like this, it's no doubt you are an ascended person. You're at least from 4D, maybe 5D, even 6D, and even beyond. That's who you are. That was your home base density. And now you've come back to 3D to help with this wonderful Earth ascension process for all of humanity. So thank you for being here, and thank you for volunteering and do that. And if you ever get lost along the way, well, as you see on the sign, just inquire within, because your heart will not lead you astray. Make sure you know it's your heart, and make sure it's not your mind, your ego telling you this is how your heart feels, because no, it's not. Your heart, you will know the difference between thinking with the mind, the ego mind, and being in the heart. And you know that now through your experience in life. So make sure you understand all your answers are there within the heart. Outstanding. Good. All right, well, let's play a little music then as you take all this in, this exhilarating broadcast, and make sure you check out the other ones if you will. So remember our little mantra here is I am awesome, I am beautiful, I am perfect. Okay, you are divine. Remember the little dots before, the little dots after. That's because you have always been divine, awesome, beautiful, and perfect. You are currently divine, awesome, beautiful, and perfect. And you will continue to be in the future. You are divine. You are awesome. You will be awesome. You will be beautiful. You will be perfect. Because that's just who you are. That's our default thing. Okay? Remember, we're all on that wonderful diamond. You see the diamond in the picture? That is our cosmic soul. We're all there. That's all of life, all of eternity. And we just learn and live on one particular facet of that diamond, whether it's on the outside, the inside, the top, bottom, sides. We do that forever and ever. So remember, you are divine. So let's listen to the music. Think about the where of Ascension, the where of Shamanism. Okay. And the music goes for about 4 minutes or so. And then we'll be back with you right after that. Okay. Here we go. Okay, thank you for that. And a wonderful time tonight. So thank you for being here. Thank you for all the chats and comments. It's wonderful seeing you tonight. Hope you have a wonderful week. Many blessings. Happy March as it comes up. So I know it's hard to believe it's going to be March, but I guess that's the way that things go. So have a wonderful week. Any closing remarks?
No, just thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. And we hope to see you Friday night at 9:00. And just thank you for being here and supporting our channel.
Yeah, thank you. And let's do a POW then. Remember, be a shaman of Aloha wherever you go. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. POW. Good. Okay. And thank you for being here. We love y'all. Okay, Aloha.